All right, happy Wednesday, my friends. It is 5:30 and it is time to work. I'm going to turn the brightness on the screen. This is why I'm getting a little bit closer, but I hope you are ready to go. I hope you're ready to work out, and I hope you are ready to have some fun because we have an interesting one today where we're going to work on some upper body stuff, specifically in one exercise, but we're going to try and build up to it. All right. So remember, we have 3 blocks today. We'll go through your warm up. It'll take us about 5 minutes. The next one is going to take us somewhere between 7 to 9 minutes. And again, we're going to focus a lot on one specific movement. And then your last block is going to be fun. I got a name for it. I'm trying to come up with different themes for you. But let's go ahead and get right to the very beginning, which is going to be our warm up. So we're going to start with scapular cars, so shoulder blade movement and mobility, and then we'll go into the shoulder, and then we'll take it into a little bit of hip stuff, all right? So let's go ahead and start in a standing position, and we're going to go scap cars. Let me show you the movement first. Remember, I'm going to give you a kind of 45-degree angle here, but lock your fists in your pockets. Make sure they don't shade towards the front or back side of your legs as you're moving your shoulders, all right? Again, we're trying to isolate just the shoulder blades. Stiffen up, squeeze your butt, dig your toes into the ground, and then from there, you're going to elevate, pull back, or what we like to call retract, depress or pull down, push forward or protract, and then elevate again. So notice you're just taking one big circle with the shoulder blades, and I noticed my hands were moving just by looking at the video. So again, focus on those hands staying right where they are and get the shoulder blades going. And then we're going to go ahead and take it from there. The next one I want to show you before we actually start is going to be a standing hip opener. We're going to stay in the standing position. It'll be a little bit easier. But I just want you to take right leg up and over and then back. Right leg up and over and back, and then we'll go ahead and switch sides. The last one is going to be a half kneeling. So half kneeling position. Remember, one knee down underneath your hip, foot forward. We're going to go with a shoulder car. So we're going to take that right side, same side of the knee that is down. We're going to go ahead and go arms straight, reach the top. We've done these before in this class, and no gear. Get up, rotate the hand, and continue to rotate the hand as you take the arm in a big circle. The half kneeling position is a great way to block off the other areas of the body that might help us compensate, which is why we're in it. All right, so let's go ahead and start that up. Again, a minute a piece. I will tell you when to switch it. Let's start with that scapula or shoulder blade car. Here we go. Hands and fists right in your pockets. Everything else is super tight, just the shoulder blades. In 3, 2, and 1. Elevate. Let's take it to protraction, depression with protraction. Retract while you depress. Elevate while you retract. Let's go and switch directions. Again, we're just making circles, going clockwise for one, counterclockwise for another. Good. Take your time. And as you start to feel this out, get better at the movement. You're trying to reach and search for just that extra little bit of that range of motion, right? That little extra corner that we can get into. And really kind of turning on the muscles in multiple different planes of motion here. Awesome stuff. Keep switching directions. You can change directions whenever you'd like. Focus on the tension in the rest of your body. That way you're not using anything else to help you move the shoulder blades themselves. Perfect. Checking my time. 10 seconds until we switch it up. All right, y'all. So we're going to go ahead and stay in that standing position. Next, we're going to go with that right leg hip opener. Keep that left foot in the ground in 3, 2, 1. Open up. Big circle. Bring it back in. Now on this one, we're going to say forget all the rules and restrictions that we like to put on movement. What I want you to think of is just bringing your foot up and over an object, up and over, back to where you started. Sometimes people are like, hey, your hips are opening, or hey, you're opening up your chest. That's all right, right? It's okay. Let's just go ahead and move, at least for this one, and get those hips going. 30 seconds down. You got 30 seconds left here. Now, yes, do you want to try and keep your body square? Sure, make that a goal. Do you want to try and raise your leg a little bit higher every time? Sure, make that a goal. Feel out your body. Take notes. You have 10 seconds left on this one. Perfect. All right, here we go, y'all. Switch it to the left leg. On my cue. 3, 2, and 1. Same thing. Big open. Big close. Go slow. Go fast. Up to you. Again, this is where we get to have fun. And you notice my hands are maybe stuck to my chest, or stuck to my body. And that's because it's helping me, 1, balance, but 2, generate power, and 3, stay upright. I can actually feel if I'm contracting my upper body and turning it on. This one feels good. Need this after yesterday. I had a massive leg day yesterday. My legs feel like they have 20-pound weights stuck to them all day. Not a bad thing. Still move. But again, the only way to loosen things up is to actually move again. Good. We got 15 seconds. We're going to move on to that half kneeling right arm, shoulder, car. Remember, controlled articular rotation is what that stands for. 10 seconds. Doing great, y'all. Let's go. One more rep. Let's go and bring it down in 3, 2, 1. Left foot forward, right foot back. Engage your toe, knees underneath the hip. Squeeze your butt. From here, stiffen everything. Right arm, palm up, straight. Reach the top, rotate the hand, big circle. There you go. Pull it back, reverse order. Turn the hand down. Keep turning as you bring it all the way back. Again, just think about what you did one way, do the other. Again, squeeze, tension, rotate, big circle, move, 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 move. Good, palm outside the body, hands up at your hip, pull back, shoulder extension. Good, rotate the hand. Big rotation from the shoulder now. There you go, 2 cars in. It's not about how many. So let's go ahead and actually set up for the next one since we're close to ending our timer here. I'm gonna go left foot forward, right foot back, engage the toe and the glutes. Perfect, here we go. 3, 2, 1. If we only get a couple, that's fine. Because again, we are putting emphasis and focus behind our movement. Okay, palm is facing the outside. Pull back to shoulder extension. Rotate the hand. Bring all the way back over. Nice job, let's do it again. Palm up, arm straight. Hit the top, rotate the hand. Big arm circle. Everything else is tight. Engage in shoulder extension. Hold for a second. Rotate here. Bring it all the way around. See if you can squeeze another one in, team. We got 30 seconds here. Last one. Big, slow, controlled. Breathe your way through it. Don't hold your breath. Pull that belly button tight to your spine. Engage the other areas of your body. Good. And back to where we started. Timer's officially up in 3, 2, and 1. Congratulations, y'all. Warm-up is done. Okay. Heart rate didn't come up super high. We're not going to lead that today in our boot camp class. But we are going to need to use the areas of the body that we warmed up, which are our shoulders and our hips. Our next block is going to be called Get Up or Get Out. Random name, but we're going to work on a movement called the Turkish Get Up. Very difficult movement because of the sequencing of patterns that we throw behind it. So I decided to break it down. What we're going to do is see 2-minute blocks with 30 seconds of rest in between. All right. Now what you're going to do is work one sequence of patterns. And after you finish 2 reps of that sequence per side, you're going to go ahead and work on one exercise. And then you can either rest or continue working with whatever time you have left. All right. So again, I'm going to show you the sequence and then we'll go ahead and work on it. And I'll show you the new sequence as we progress through it. Okay. First, let me show you the exercise that we're going to do in between. All right. This is kind of like the fluff, right? Gets you away from the sequencing, gets you away from thinking. It's called an X squat jack with a floor tap, but you could just call it an X squat jack, wherever it is. So you're going to perform 20 of these after you finish your 2 reps per side of your sequence pattern. I want you to come down and tap wide feet. You're going to hop forward and then hop forward again, wide feet, tap the other side. So that's 1. Narrow, wide. There's 2. Narrow, wide. 3. Narrow, wide. 4. If you can't hop, step, 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 squat. Easy way to regress, all right? So 20 of those when you finish your sequence for whichever round we're working on, okay? Don't make it too difficult. So now what we're gonna do is focus on the first sequence of movements. Your first sequence of movements is going to require you laying all the way down. Now, once you're laying all the way down, you're gonna go ahead and sneak your left foot close to your body. Opposite arm is gonna be away at a 45-degree angle. Now, once you're here, we're gonna go ahead and start and imagine that we have a dumbbell in the same side as the leg that is bent. Your goal during a get up is to always have vision on the hand. So as we do this, we're gonna make sure that we can see the hand at all times. I'm gonna come up and lean into my elbow, and then I'm gonna come up and lean into my hand. Perfect, that's it. Again, one more time, back down to elbow, back down to hand. What did you notice? Vision, stuck on the hand. Also, the center of gravity, keeping that hand right above your body the entire time. Imagine, Again, you have a heavy weight in your hand. Perfect. This is how you're going to be able to support it. If you look away, that weight is probably going to start to move, and it's probably not going to feel good. Okay, so that's your first sequence. You're going to finish 2 on one side, 2 on the other, and then once you do that, you're going to go to that X squat jack for 20 total repetitions, and then whatever time you got left, you can come back to the sequence, or you can keep working the X squat jack. It's really up to you. Let's go ahead and start there, and then I'll do a quick explanation into the next round after we get 30 seconds of rest. Here we go, team. 3, 2, and 1. Take your time. Roll into your elbow. Press into your hand. Back down to your elbow. Back down to your body. Perfect. One more time. Take a breath. Belly is on. Lean into that elbow. Vision. Lean into the hand. You won't be able to look at me if you're looking at your hand. Down to your elbow. All the way back down to the body and the floor. Perfect. Let's switch sides. Switch feet. Switch hands. Switch arms. Get that vision again, and let's roll. Here we go. Into the elbow. Good. Into the hand. Back down to the elbow. Back down all the way to the floor. Let's try that one more time. Into the elbow. Good. Into the hand. Vision. Keep the weight. Arm above the body. Back down to the elbow and back down to the floor. Awesome job. 20 X squat jacks. Y'all, let's get those done right here, right now. Remember, start wide, go narrow, and go wide again. I'm going to come here on the edge of my mat. At about 12 for me. All right, so I finished 20, excuse me, and we're at about 90 seconds in. You can keep going with that pattern of the elbow to hand and back down, or you can keep working the X squat jack, but no matter what, I want you to work all the way until that 2-minute timer is done. That way we can earn that rest. Keep it up, Samson. Let's go. 15 seconds. Elbow to hand, back down to elbow, back down to the full ground, or you're going X squat jacks and you're getting that heart rate elevated. You got less than 10. Keep working. All right, here we go. 30-second rest in 3, 2, and 1. Okay, eyes on me while you rest. Back to the same starting position. We're going to progress and add on to that sequence of patterns. You're going to go elbow, hand, and then you're going to go ahead and bring it all the way up to a bridge. So eyes on me. Vision on the hand. Keep that center of gravity. You go ahead and elbow it. You go hand. From here, I want you to press your hip high into a bridge. One more time. I'm going to come back down. I'm going to come back down, elbow, and I'm going to rest all the way. Let's try that one more time. So I'm going to go and take it up, elbow, vision, center of gravity, hand, then bridge, and back down. Awesome job. All right, y'all. Here we go. Let's take it into that next round. You're going to go 2 rounds or 2 reps per side, doing the pattern up to the bridge, 20 X squat jacks, and then we're going to go 2 minutes here. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay. I'm going to talk while you do it. Vision, center of gravity. Set up, same thing. We're going to take it up, elbow. We're going to go hand. We're going to go bridge, high, squeeze. Back down with the butt. Down with the elbow. Down with the body. One more time, same side. Up to the elbow. Up to the hand. Up to the bridge, squeeze. Back down. And all the way back down to the elbow. Nice job. Let's go to the other side. Switch. Right leg is close to my bottom. Right hand is above my body. Left arm is out on the ground. Here we go. To the elbow. To the hand. To the bridge. Back down. Back down. Back down. Nice job. One more time. Here we go. Elbow. Hand. Good. Vision. Center of gravity. Bridge. Use those feet. Use that heel. Back down. Elbow. All the way to the ground. Awesome job, y'all. 1 minute in. Let's get those X squat jacks done. Again, you got 20 repetitions of them. Let's go. Start wide. Go narrow. A few more. And there's my 20. Woo! Legs are feeling it. We got 30 seconds left here. Again, back down to the pattern or continuing the X squat jack. Let's go. You got this. 15 seconds. Legs are feeling those X squat jacks massively. All right, less than 10. Perfect. Perfect. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right. So now let's build it all together. We are no longer going to the X squat jump, the X squat jack, excuse me. We're going to go ahead and just put together the whole for Turkish kettle. Excuse me, can't talk today. But you know God, I am losing it. You know the pattern up into the bridge. So now we're going to take it to our knee and take it to a stand. But much like a car, right? The Turkish get up, what you do on the way up, you're going to go ahead and do the same thing on the way down in reverse, right? So again, just think about what your pieces are to build and then break it back down. Let's go ahead and go through one side here. So you're going to go ahead and go left foot again. This is where we started. Right arm out, right arm above you. Okay, let's take it through our steps. We're going to go elbow. Perfect. We're going to go hand. We go bridge. From here, sneak your knee underneath your body. Notice, still have vision. Then you're in what we call the half kneeling. From the half kneeling, you stand. Perfect. Then you go ahead and work, again, a reverse lunge to a half kneeling position. Lean for the reach. Kick your leg through to the bridge. Back down with your butt. Elbow and all the way down. All right, so we're going to just work on just this pattern for the next 2 minutes. Let's go ahead and switch sides after every rep. All right, here we go. I'm going to set my timer, and we begin in 3, 2, and 1. Start same side. Here we go. Elbow, vision, always have it. To the hand. Good. Go to your bridge. Bring the knee underneath. Come into a half kneeling. Stand tall. Good. Take a breath. Reset. Once you're here, big step back. Reverse lunge to a half kneeling. Reach with the hand. Sneak the leg through for the bridge. All the way down with the butt to the elbow. Back all the way. All right. Switch sides. Here we go. Successful. Like that one, y'all. All right. Again, pay attention. You can't have eyes on me if you have eyes on your hand. We go up to the elbow. We go up to the hand. We go up to the bridge. We go all the way to the knee underneath, half kneeling. Bring it into a stand. Vision, vision, vision. And then go ahead and get to that full reverse lunge, half kneeling position. Reach to the ground. Sneak the leg through for the bridge. Down to your bottom, down to your elbow, all the way. Time check. 1 minute down, 1 minute left, which means we have one more rep on each side. Here we go. Elbow. Good. Hand. Bridge. Kneel. Upright. Stand. Perfect. Tough. I know. Okay, here we go. Reverse lunge. Half kneel. Reach. Kick through. Butt down. Elbow. Full body. Yeah. Switch. Here we go. Last one of the day. And then we finish this block. We go elbow. We go hand. We go bridge. We go knee. Half kneel. Stand. Vision. Keep it above. Step back. Reverse lunge. Half kneel. Reach. Bridge. Butt. Elbow. All the way down. Woo! And that is officially time. That took us a full 2 minutes. Awesome job, y'all. We do have one more block, but that was your Turkish get up. And something super hard to program, but obviously extremely beneficial. Why? 1, full body. Everything's going. 2, great for shoulder mobility and strengthening. You have to keep that weight above the body, and the shoulder's going to feel a lot of stress from that, but it's also going to get a lot stronger from it too. And then lastly, the mental aspect of it, right? You got to think a whole lot through that movement. So lots of benefits through the Turkish get up. All right, we're going to our last block. We call this one Negative Nancy. We're going to work on negatives. Remember, negatives are essentially just going to be a slow eccentric, making our way super slow on the way down. And we're going to pick just 3 movements. We're going to go, well, technically 2, but we're going to go one side. And we're going to spend 90 seconds on each side. So we're going to go single leg bridge, left leg, single leg bridge, right leg. And then we'll take it to a kneeling diamond or narrow grip push-up, all right? So let me show you them. We've done these before, pretty simple. But you're going to go ahead and take that left foot, And you're just gonna go and raise, but the negative again, how slow can you take it to the very bottom? And what you're gonna do is work on your own, but try and make it a little bit longer every time, getting back down to where you start. So again, I press, hold, come down super slow. You're gonna be here for about a minute each side, okay? Then we'll take it to that kneeling diamond push-up. So on this one, remember, a diamond, again, is essentially just gonna be this. They also call them like Navy SEAL push-ups if you'd like. But we're gonna do them kneeling because of the negative aspect of it. Again, slow, keep the elbows tucked, head in line with the spine. How long can you take that negative down? All the way to the ground. Once you do, press back up. If that's too much, team, remember, that diamond shape with the hands, just go to a regular shoulder width, narrow grip type of push-up, which would be hands underneath chest and shoulders. And again, look how narrow that is, right? And from there, you take it into a very, very slow negative. And again, every time you do a rep, you're trying to make the next one a little bit slower than the previous. All right, here we go, y'all. Last 3 minutes. Let's go ahead and start with that single leg bridge. Lay all the way down on your back, and then we'll get to our stretching block. Can you believe that? Almost done. I got a good sweat going though, y'all. All right, here we go. Single leg bridge, left side. Set a timer. We take off in 3, 2, 1. Up. Hold. Negative. Focus on the glute, taking most of the action here. Try not to incorporate the lower back or the hamstring. Take it slow. As soon as your butt hits the ground, pop right back up. Time under tension. Great way to build strength when you don't have external resources like resistance. Good. Butt touches. Back up. Slow negative. 30 seconds down. You have less than 30 to go. If this other leg is causing you some issues, remember, you can kind of leave it towards the ground if you like, but it's probably going to help you a whole lot in terms of assistance. So again, heel should be off the ground. You can also bring that knee in towards your body. Sorry, we got a little pop up here just so I can see myself. There we go. We're still back. All right, y'all, get ready to switch legs. Here we go. Right leg, negative, Nancy, single leg bridge. We take off in 3, 2, 1. Hip up, slow. Perfect. Hip up again. Good, take your time. Can you make it a little bit slower than the previous? Woo! I was talking about my legs, feeling it. This is that bent knee position I was talking about if you want to try that. Oh my. We're getting a lot here. Gonna need a big bath or a hot tub or something like that. Here we go. 15 seconds. Gonna try no arms here. Woo! Find some balance. Oh yeah. 10 seconds. Hold it for that last 10. Come on. Don't let the booty touch. Pump back up. Slow. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right. I'm going to give you 10 seconds to flip over and let's take it into that kneeling diamond, or we're going to take it into that narrow grip push-up. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. 60 seconds on the clock. This is our last minute, y'all. Let's go. Negatives. Slow. It's not easy, team. Spread those fingers. Just fight gravity. Breathe. Chest touches. Press back up. Good. I'm going to switch my fists here. Remember, if you have some wrist issues like myself, feel free to do this. Keep it narrow, though. Keep it narrow. Elbows by your side. Slow. Take your time. There we go, y'all. Nice job. I need you to take this next one the slowest because it's probably your last. We have 15 seconds left, y'all. Finish up. Give you everything you got. Less than 15 now. Come on. Easy money. Don't give up. Hold this one. Stay right above the ground. Don't get all the way down yet. We shut it off in 3, 2, 1. Boom. There it is. Awesome job, y'all. Grab some water. You earned it. And we're going to get to a nice little stretch out really, really quick to end our boot camp for our next little Wednesday night workout. Look at that. Love it. All right. I think we've done this previous, maybe as early as this week or last. But rotation and my lower body needs some love. All right, so we're gonna find some space here on the floor. Take your right leg and spin it into our 90-90 pigeon position. Once you're here, I want you to become upright. Just take a second and be able to live in this position, right? Some of you might be able to sit here without using your arms. I need the hip mobility to do so, but this is getting hip rotation, specifically external rotation of the hip right now. And now let's add rotation of the spine. So sit up, stand tall or sit tall, and then just start to move your chest in the opposite direction of the rotated hip. And then once you're here, big breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. The bigger you breathe, the better change you'll make, the more adaptation might occur. Nice job, y'all. See if you can squeeze that leg a little bit further back. See if you can rotate a little bit more, stretching opposite points here. Good, let's go ahead and straighten that leg now. We're gonna go ahead and flip it to the other side. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that nice little 90-90 position of that one leg. And then just be upright for a second, right? Let the rotation settle in of the hip. All right, now let's add the upper body rotation. So chest turns, right, with the head. And just adding that additional head rotation kind of influences the rest of our spine. Remember, team, your body is like one big connected chain, right? And the links of the chain are dependent on the next link. So it makes sense if one piece helps another or one piece kind of holds another back. But again, trying to work the entire chain instead of just one link at a time is probably the best. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Nicely done on that rotation with the rotation at the upper and lower body. Now let's just roll into a ball. Love this one. Best way to kind of just squeeze everything together. I spent a lot of time standing today. It's my second workout, and my body's not used to being in this little compact position. So I'm gonna lay all the way down, bring my knees into my body, and then I'm just gonna squeeze. Pull all the way. Hold, turn into a little egg. You can go left and right. You can go forward, back. I'm just gonna sit here and pull as best as I can, as much as I can, into my body here. Be at peace with yourself, team. You earned it. You earned it. Release one leg, release the other. Take a breath, roll to your side, and then come up nice and slow. Woof! All right, there it is, my friends. Boot camp on a Wednesday night. Officially done with your boy, Coach Jeremy. Thank you so much for tuning in, or just hopping in at another time at your convenience. Again, that's why these are here. Hey, let us know in the comments if you'd like something different, format, timing, right? Maybe if you don't prefer the live, or maybe you prefer shorter, longer. Again, we want to know what you're into. That way we can provide and cater to you. My name is Coach Jeremy. Thank you again. We'll see you tomorrow for No Gear Get Up, 8:30 a.m. Have a great night. Be safe. Eat some protein with some carbs. Later.